What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tino here today as we're here to preview the show that will be going down this Sunday in Las Vegas, where you know what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It's NXT BattleGround at the UFC Apex Arena this Sunday. We're going to see a ladder match. We're going to see a new champion possibly be crowned and a lot more things. So we're here today to preview all of the matches, go through them all, and then talk about it. Go through the chat and all that good stuff. This is the only thing we'll be doing here tonight. We still do have AEW Dynamite tonight. I'm going to be recording a few things tonight, so we will not be live, but we're here now. So let's not waste no time, and let's go over these 6 matches that we'll be seeing go down this Sunday, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on each one. So we got Roxanne Perez taking on Jordynne Grace, the TNA champion. That still feels weird to say. We got Lola Vice taking on Shayna Baszler in a underground match. We got the Gallows boys, the Karl Anderson and Luke Gallows, the OC I should say, taking on Nathan Frazer and Axiom of the Tag Team Champions of NXT. We got a triple threat match. It's Oba, Femi, Wesley, and Joe Coffey as they go at each other for the North American Championship. We got a ladder match for the inaugural NXT Women's North American Championship, including Ruca, Lash Legend, Fallon, Henley, Jaida Parker, Michin, Mia Yim, and Kelani Jordynne. And then in the main event, making his NXT debut, in-ring debut after officially signing that contract last night, it's Ethan Page. It's Trick Williams. He's going to whoop that Trick, and he's going to try to keep his NXT championship. So I see the chat has, and Kyle, listen, bro. After last night, I really don't want to wear it, but I don't have any other hats, and I need a hat when I go live. So I am so ashamed to be wearing this hat after the Chicago White Sox blew what they blew last night, and it's just depressing. So, Kyle, what's up, bro? Thanks for stopping by. Well, let's get to the chat. Let's see who else is here, and then we'll see what else is going down. We got Roll Up for BattleGround. What's up, Hassan? We got Jackie in the house. What's up, Jackie? We got the Southside boys, guys. Yes, we got, even though the White Sox still have not won a game in 2 weeks almost, they better win today, or the Southside boys will be talking about no wins for the 2nd episode in a row. So can you please win tonight, guys? Please. Because as Kyle said, I'm a real fan. Yeah, Kyle, I think I've watched over 1,000, like 1,500 losses, and I just have no idea. So, come and hang out with the Southside boys, guys. It's going to be a good episode tomorrow. Hi, what's up, Eric? How you doing? I owe you an apology for what I said about Thea. I know they are high on her. She'll be fine. Yes. I think we may create some main event hats soon. Just say, there we go. I could wear that. There we go. That gives me an alternate because I'm tired of wearing this hat. I love my White Sox, but they are just so pathetic. And it just, I'm speechless. After last night, as soon as they ran into a rain delay, I knew it was over. I knew the Cubs were going to come back and win. I knew it. It was bound to happen. So, we're not here to talk about baseball, but if you do want to talk more and you want to talk more about how the White Sox suck, ask some questions in the comments. But let's go over and let's start previewing BattleGround. And then we'll get more back to the chat. Or we'll get back to the chat. So, we got the first match we're going to preview here today. It is the NXT North American Championship match, as it's Oba Femi taking on Wesley and Joe Coffey. Oba Femi, guys. Oba Femi is a superstar. Oba Femi is a monster. Oba Femi is going to be a beast in the ring. Oba Femi's ridiculous. So, Wesley coming back from injury recently. Joe Coffey just causing chaos with Gallows, as we saw last night, just continuing to take out everybody that they possibly can. They don't care who it is, and they are going to, and they don't care who Gallows takes out right now. So, Oba Femi has a big challenge against them. It's going to be a good match. I love triple threat matches. You guys know how much I love multi-man matches, how much I love other matches with people that are stipulations, fatal four-ways, cage match, all of it. So, as you guys will see in a simulated version of this match in WWE 2K24 later tonight, you'll see these 2 matches, the first 2 matches we preview tonight, and then we'll have 2 matches per night coming out every day leading up to Saturday. So you'll be able to watch that match simulated. And in the simulation, they had a lot of weapons and everything else like that. So hopefully we see that go down in real life. But no matter what happens, as I see Kyle in the chat saying he's hyped about this show, I am hyped about this show. And I'm really excited for this show. And I think this match is going to steal. And this match is going to be a match that we do talk about for a little bit of period of time. But in it all, and after it's all said and done, I'm going to say Oba Femi walks out. Still your North American champion. Oba Femi's on some type of a run right now. I don't really know who's going to beat him. And Wesley just coming off an injury. He may have an opportunity, but I just don't see them taking the title off of Oba Femi right now. So we're going to say Oba Femi walks out as your North American champion, and he walks out still champion in Las Vegas. And as I said earlier, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So let's get to another championship match, as it is for the NXT Tag Team Championships. It's the OC. It is Nathan Frazer and Axiom. And I said this last night, guys. I said this last night. Why did the OC and Michin, Mia Yim, just not get drafted for NXT? They've been on NXT more than they've been on SmackDown, and it just doesn't make sense to me. So we thought that the NXT were going to have draft picks. It just shouldn't have happened anyway. So we got the OC taking on Axiom and Nathan Frazer. And I think this match is going to be very good. We've seen the battle go at each other. We've seen them fight in a booth of T-shirts that they were selling. They were fighting everywhere yesterday. They didn't care what they did to each other. And I really wish they would add a stipulation to this match, just because, as I said a second ago, I love stipulations. And we pretty much have a stipulation in, well, I guess 3 out of 6 of these matches. So what's another one going to hurt, right? So I'm going to say, and I'm going to be bold here, and I'm going to say the OC walks out as champions. Nothing against Axiom and Nathan Frazer, and I think that they've worked very well as a tag team. But it is one of the only titles the OC has never held. Why not give it to them? Let them elevate the tag team division. Maybe we see a rematch with these guys at the next PLE or maybe on the next NXT. But I think eventually what we might see happen is Axiom and Nathan Frazer break up, and we see Nathan Frazer turn heel on Axiom, and we see them go at it in a singles rivalry, as we've seen happen in the past. This is obviously a makeshift tag team that they just put together, and it has worked, but I want to see them go at it against each other, because I think they could have banger matches. So I'm going to say the OC wins, and the OC walks out. Still, I should say still, they're going to walk out as your new NXT Tag Team Champions, I should say. Well, OC, Luke Gallows, Karl Anderson, going to be standing tall with champions at the end of this show. So let's get to the next match, and let's talk about a stipulation match that this is the first time it's happening on a PLE. We've seen it happen on a few NXTs, but it is an underground match, and we got to say, guys, or at least I got to say, those video packages that they do for the final target or whatever that they want to call them, or target, I forget what they call them, but they're phenomenal. I want to see them, and I want to see them more. I want to see the video packages like we saw Shayna Baszler and Lola Vice. The underground match, the NXT underground match. Shayna Baszler's another one, guys. Why did she just not get, and why didn't she just get drafted to NXT? I understand she is a tag team with Zoe Starks, and I understand maybe they want to use her and have her be on both shows, but the whole point of having people be drafted is for them to be exclusive to one brand. So that don't make too much sense to me. But then again, what the hell do I know, right? I'm just the dodo that sits here and previews the shows. So I don't know. I just think that this match, and Shayna Baszler, the OC, and Michin should just be on NXT. But either way, this rivalry's been great. This is the Shayna Baszler I love to see. And this is the Shayna Baszler I want to see just tear and rip people's heads off. So Shayna Baszler going to go there. She's going to tear it down. Lola Vice, guys. Lola Vice could very well be a very big-time superstar very sooner rather than later. And when I say that, I mean we very well could see her in some type of big matchup. We could see her in a tag team title opportunity, maybe a singles run. Now they have the NXT North American Championship for the women. They apparently are adding one to the main roster too, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that one. But Lola Vice, Shayna Baszler, Underground, and if you don't know what the Underground is and you're just watching NXT for the first time, an NXT Underground match is pretty much a match where they put everything, they take off the ropes, they take away the stairs. I think they take away the stairs. And it is no ropes. It's just the ring. And we got people surrounding the ring, kind of like a lumberjack match. But you really can't leave the lumberjacks. And the lumberjacks are just going to either beat you up or they're going to throw you back in the ring. So, Underground, it's a fun match. It's exciting. I think it will be very good with two UFC superstars of performing at the UFC Apex. It's going to be a good show. And the way they did that video package, as I talked about earlier, they very well could make this very big. So, in the end, I'm going to say Lola Vice picks up the dub. Lola Vice has been getting over a lot more. She's been getting her own merchandise now. People are starting to recognize her, not because she shakes her hips, but because she can do what she does in the ring too. So, Lola Vice going to take out Shayna Baszler and win this match. I think Shayna Baszler will be fine. It's not like she hasn't lost more in the main roster than she ever did in NXT, but I think that they're going to give this to Lola Vice, and I think Lola Vice is going to walk out as your winner of NXT Underground. So, now let's get to the ladder match that we got. We got 3 more matches to get to today, and then we will get to the chat. We'll see what everybody's talking about, and then I'm going to say goodbye today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Southside Boys. So, let's go over this NXT ladder match. For the inaugural NXT North American Champion, it is Lash Legend. It is Fallon Henley. It is Jaida Parker. It's Michin, Kelani Jordynne, and I think the favorite, Ruca. So, you will see this match also in the WWE simulation for 2K24. Also, guys, 2K24, we finally got the real WrestleMania arena today. So if you have not yet, go update the game and go play with the WrestleMania 40 arena. I'm actually going to do that after we get off the stream. So we got these 6 women, inaugural NXT North American Championship. We're going to see some crazy spots. I think Ruca does a Jeff Hardy. I think we see Kelani Jordynne try to pull off a Matt Hardy. Lash Legend probably tries to be big time and tries to do something crazy. I think we're going to see spots galore in this match. And it's going to be a match very exciting. But let me keep it short and sweet with this one, because I think there's only one winner that it should be, and I think it will be. And her name is Ruca. Ruca walking out of this NXT ladder match as your new inaugural NXT North American Champion. Ruca, I think it's her time. The injuries that she's had, the things that she's went through, she's still so over with the crowd. She's been gaining a lot more of a popularity. And it's not like we can't see these 6 women and other women like Tatum Paxley, not Lyra because Lyra's on the main roster now, but we could see Stevie Taylor, maybe we finally see the other girl from Metaphor. Oh my goodness, why am I blanking on her name? Eric, let me know her name from Metaphor. Who's the other girl? We could see her. Maybe Sexy Red gets involved. Who knows? But Ruca walking out, your new NXT Women's North American Champion. So, let's talk about that NXT superstar, Miss Jordynne Grace. And it is for the NXT Women's Championship. It is not for the TNA Championship also. It is only for Roxanne's Championship. So, we're going to see Roxanne Perez. It's the Rock's world, and we're just living in it. Not the Rock. Rock's world. Not Rock, the Rock. Rock's world. So, Roxanne Perez, it's her world, and we're just living in it. But Jordynne Grace is here to stop, and they should. Jordynne Grace, guys, being in NXT is still surreal. I've been watching Jordynne Grace for a long time, and I never really thought after, especially us seeing her in the Royal Rumble, I never expected her to show up in NXT, perform on NXT, and then perform on a premium live event for a championship. As you guys know, she is the TNA Championship. And do I believe that we will see Jordynne Grace walk out as a champion? I don't know. This is the one match that I'm having a really hard time trying to figure out. So, I'm going to say, no, not Lash Legend, the other girl. No, I know who Lash Legend is, Trash Legend. I'm talking about the other one. Who's the other girl? I forget what her name is. I can't think of it right now. So, Roxanne, Jordynne, It's going to be a banger. 2 women going to tear the house down. Could be match of the night. And I'm going to agree with Chris. I think Roxanne Perez still retains the title. But I say we see a little shenanigans where Jordynne Grace gets distracted. Maybe Roxanne gets a little help from somebody. Maybe we see somebody, maybe Cora Jade returns and we see a heel Cora Jade and a heel Roxanne Perez form and team up together. And then maybe they revisit that rivalry down the road of Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez that we got once upon a time ago. So, a banger match. Gonna tear the house down, these 2 women. But Jordynne Grace is still gonna walk out. She's gonna walk out as TNA champion, but so is Roxanne Perez. And Roxanne Perez is gonna walk out still your NXT Women's Champion. Some type of a count out, some type of a shenanigan, some type of a DQ. I think that's how this match goes. So, there we go. Something Jackson. He said something Jackson. I'm dead. Yeah, so she could be involved, and I just think there should be a lot of crazy things that could go down with this NXT North American Championship. Women's North American Championship, I should say. So, let's get to the chat, and then we'll preview our main event. You gotta get up. Gotta get up. No. Why are you tired? Because the White Sox suck. That's it. I am hyped for this show. What is everybody's? I want to know in the chat, what is everybody's excitement level for this show? Is everybody excited to see it? Is everybody not excited? What are we feeling for this show? What's our excitement level? It is this Sunday. It feels like a big show. We'll just have to see how it goes. Tino in his Jake Hager era about his hat. I don't know what it is about the hat. The hat makes me feel comfortable. I feel if I'm doing my shows like this now, I feel naked, and I feel like I don't know, like even my John Cena hat that I have, I don't know. I need like a hat like this. Even if I had like a Bears hat, I don't know. But I don't want to buy no more hats because these teams keep letting me down, guys. I am in my hat era though. I used to not like hats. I never wore hats until I started like wearing them on the podcast. And I was like, oh, now I wear it all the time. My picks, Oba retains, new champion, all ego 8, Ethan Page. Roxanne retains, Lola and Kelani, I have winning. Lola and, okay. Oh, and I forgot a new tag champs, the Good Brothers. So, Tiffany Stratton, guys. Tiffany Stratton already lining up her future as she has. And she has said in the next 5 years, she is going to go to Hollywood. So that means that she's already signed to a big Hollywood agency, which that's just a good thing for Tiffany Stratton. She gets to put her name out there. She gets to go out there. She gets to go. And I think Tiffany Stratton is going to be a bigger star than we all may very well expect. Because Tiffany Stratton is already a big star, and I think she's just going to be a bigger star as the time goes on. So, good for Tiffany. I think by the time she does go to Hollywood in those times, I do believe that we will see her, and I think we'll see her be a multiple-time women's champion by that time. So, Tiffany Stratton, go do your thing. Go make that money, girl. I vote for Lola Vice. I vote for Fallon Henley. Lash Legend. I know who Lash Legend is, Eric. I vote for Jordynne Grace So, Hassan thinks Jordynne Grace walking out and getting her double champion. We walking out as Jordynne 2 belts. We'll have to see. Yeah, see, I agree with this. She probably cheats. Someone tell Tatum to challenge Jordynne at all odds. I mean, the way Tatum Paxley was looking up and down that title, it looked like it was Liv Morgan eyeing Dominic up and down like she was gonna treat him like he's a piece of meat. Sakara Jackson. There we go. Sakara Jackson. She's the other one. I can see Cora Jade and Rich. I mean, Cora seems to be getting a little closer. I mean, she might not be ready to wrestle yet, but we could very well see her go out there and possibly come back. I miss Cora Jade. She's a Chicago native. You'll love to see it. Do you like Sexy Red? I personally, Sexy Red ain't my type of music. But Sexy Red, I mean, I think she'll be good as a host. And again, you got to think about it this way too. They are doing it to make sure that they have people that are going to watch the show, because I bet you they feel that people will maybe only watch the show for Sexy Red. So I would not be surprised if that is why they're doing it. And hey, I mean, it works. It does the job. And I think she'll be fine. Booker T might have a heart attack, but hopefully Booker controls himself and Queen Sharmell slaps him around a little bit before he leaves. So let's get to the next couple questions. Fallon Henley as the first one. Listen, I'm not mad if any of them win, kind of besides Lash Legend. I don't know. Lash Legend ain't my thing. She gonna whoop that Trick Willie though. I don't see Ethan Page winning because it won't be the last time Trick versus Ethan again. I agree with Chris. I think what happens is we see maybe Gallows come out. Some type of shenanigans, guys, is going to happen with this match. And Chris leads me into the next thing, because we do have to preview that match. So, let's go and let's preview the main event, and then we'll get back to the chat. So, guys, it is now time for the main event of the evening of the show of shows, NXT BattleGround this Sunday. It is Trick Williams, as he takes on the newly acquired NXT superstar. He is a former AEW superstar. He is former of the Hardy Party and everything else he did in AEW. It is all ego. Ethan Page, he's coming, he's getting his way, and he's going in the main event on his first match in the first show of NXT, his first PLE, Premium Live event in WWE, is taking on Trick Willie. So, Trick Williams, Ethan Page, main event. And honestly, I'm excited for this match. I think this is going to be a very exciting match. And that promo that they did last night, and last week, I should say, or last night. Yeah, last night, not last week. Last night was great. It got me more hyped. It got me more excited. And it got me more ready for this match to go down. I cannot wait to see what happens. I cannot wait to see everybody go and just beat the snot out of each other. I'm so excited to see and what will happen with these two. And I agree with what Chris said, though. I agree that we see some type of shenanigans. Maybe somebody like Gallows comes out. Maybe another somebody comes out. Maybe a TNA superstar comes out. Maybe Moose comes out from TNA. Maybe we see somebody that we weren't expecting that come out, and it would be insane. But with what Chris said, Ethan Page and Trick Williams will not have just one match. They very well have and will have multiple matches. So we'll have to see what goes down with it. But I do believe, and I think that's how this match is going to go. I think we see a good 15 minutes of them fighting. I think we see them go out there and have a banger of a match. But in the end, some type of shenanigans are going to go down. And Trick Williams is going to walk out of BattleGround and Las Vegas, still your NXT champion, with some type of shenanigans. And we'll have to see what those are. So, this match will be good. All Ego's really good if you've never watched him. But we'll have to see what happens and how this all goes down, because it looked like Trick Williams was going to beat the crap out of him yesterday. And they even started to a little bit. But Ethan Page making his debut this Sunday at NXT BattleGround in the main event of the show to see who walks out as your NXT champion. So I'll say Trick Williams wins with shenanigans. So let's get to the chat. Let's talk. And then we're going to say, and I'm going to go over the schedule, the usual things, and I will say goodbye for the day. So let's go and let's get back and let's see where we were at on the chat. We were right here. He said, Chris said, Eric, what are your thoughts on Cora Jade? Eric, I don't know. What are your thoughts on Cora? I need some more sparkling water and food. Well, I got your sparkling water right here. It's green, so that's why, because we got the green screen behind me. What is the F or the I thought you said FWC. I'm like, what's the FWC? The IWC with Natalya. Natalia's another one. Listen, Natalya can do whatever she wants. She could have a good match with Kiana James and put her over on Monday. She could have a match last night and win the match against Izzy Dane. Well, my problem with Natalya is my same problem with Michin, Mia Yim, and the OC. Why did Natalya not just get drafted to NXT? She's with Carmen Petrexka every week. She's fighting on NXT. She's getting wins on NXT. And yes, I understand she's a veteran. I understand she's one of the best in the ring, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. But I do not believe that Natalya should be on all the shows. Keep Natalya on one show. Keep all these superstars on one show. And let's follow through with something that you say you're going to follow through with, but you never follow through with. So, that's my problem with Natalya. Other than that, I love Natalya. Natalya's funny. Total Divas was great when she was on there. Her and her cats. She's phenomenal. She's been doing it since 2000, early 2000s, late 2000s. Natalya's great. But I just wish that they, again, keep these superstars on the brands that they're supposed to be on. That's my issue. Chris says, I like Lash Legend now. It seems like a lot of people are starting to like Trick Williams' girlfriend, Lash Legend. They're starting to like Lash Legend a little bit, it seems. So, yeah. On June 11th, come back and E3 showcase Nintendo games. You love that. Hassan says, I vote for Ethan Page. Oh, I see it. Oh, there he is. It's J-Dog in the house. What's up, Jadis? Jadis, the chat been popping today, bro. Wanna? A woman could main event. You're right. But I think that they said it yesterday. Didn't they say that it was going to be the main event yesterday? I thought I heard that yesterday during the show. I could be wrong, though. Let me know. We got Miss Ava in the house. What's up, Ava? On this Sunday, I go to church and NXT BattleGround. Love to see it. Trick against Ali. I know that's your dream match. I know that's your dream match. How about... So, can somebody explain to me? Can somebody please explain to me where this guy came from, where it even came about, and how this man even got a part of all the shenanigans? Please. I have no idea. Where did Joe Hendry come from? Because the first time I remember seeing Joe Hendry was when Joe Hendry was doing the video like a week or two ago. Let me know. Live on WWE, YouTube, and Peacock. If you saw the after show, Thing Aura is back. The after show. What after show? Core is just one of my favorite. I feel that. What's up, What's up, Olivia? Appreciate you, Olivia, coming and hanging out. We got Jadis in the house. What's up, J-Dog? He's a little late, but that's okay because he's always here. We appreciate Jadis. I'm happy Natalya is on NXT. I agree with you. I like Natalya on NXT. What I don't like is Natalya being on NXT, Raw, probably SmackDown, and everything else. Can you just keep her to one show? Just pick one show, keep her there, and let's call it a show. Serious. I love Total Divas and Total Bellas. I hate that they canceled them, to be honest. June 17th seems to be more than what will Uncle Howdy debut. Speaking of Uncle Howdy, guys, this Saturday, on a pre-recorded episode, we will go over some of the Uncle Howdy information. We're going to talk about it all. We're going to have a good time, talk about Uncle Howdy, and see what we possibly think will go down. So make sure to check out that episode. It's going to be about like 15 minutes. I'm going to just talk about what I think will happen, when they will debut, what we've been seeing, and everything else like that. So make sure you come and hang out Saturday for a little pre-recorded episode as we have ourselves a good time one day before BattleGround. Ethan Page can trick your thoughts? Ethan Page and Trick can trick your thoughts, Ethan said. Sign the contract, Ava. Jadis, rewrite that, please. Please rewrite that. Ava is the youngest GM. What do you guys think about Ava as the GM? Do you guys like Ava as the GM, or do we not like her? Because I personally, I don't mind her being the GM, but I don't know. Let me know. What do you guys think about Ava as the GM? Yeah, but where did he come from? Like, is he like a wrestler? Like, I'm still trying to figure that out. I have no idea where he came from. I have no idea. So if anybody knows, can you please tell me? Because I don't know. Could you see Ava return in ring and dethrone Rock? No. I don't think she's dethroning Roxy. I think we will see her return to the ring. And I bet you what is happening right now is that they are training her in NXT as she is the GM. You guys know her dad, The Rock, is the board of the TKO. You know The Rock was training for WrestleMania. He had a bunch of rings. He had rings sent to him. He gets all the perks because he's Dwayne The Rock Johnson. So I bet you that Ava was probably training in those same rings. And I bet you Ava's probably getting better. But why not keep her on as an authority figure for right now and then see what happens? I think we will see Ava in the ring eventually, but I do not think that we see her, and I do not think she beats Roxanne Perez. Who will be Roxanne Perez? I think it should only be one person, and we talked about her a little bit ago. She is a Chicago native. She should return very soon, and it could be a BattleGround. It is Cora Jade. Cora Jade deserves that NXT championship. Just saying. I did see what Uncle Howdy said on Raw Talk Monday. We will go over that on Saturday. We're going to talk about more information. The Uncle Howdy situation is getting crazy. Ethan Page versus Trick Williams. Your thoughts? Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? Ethan Page versus Trick Williams. Your thoughts? Ethan Page said, I mean, listen, Ethan Page is all ego. He's got an ego. He's about to go out there and beat their ass, I should say. Ethan was ready to beat Trick last night, I felt like. They were just waiting for it. So, I'm excited for it. And honestly, like, I liked Ethan Page, and I like people on AEW. And I've never hated on AEW. Well, okay, I lied. That's not true, because I have hated on AEW. But it's not even hating. I just want to see the people succeed, and I want to see the wrestlers I like from both companies be successful and have good careers. So that's what I have to say. So I'm excited to see what Ego Ethan Page does. It's going to be fun. Red Sox are up 8-0 against the Atlanta Braves. Well, Red Sox, of course. Of course they are. Because guess who they get to play tomorrow? Your Chicago White Sox, everybody. And now they're going to score 70 against the White Sox in 4 games. Hate to see it. I heard of Joe Henry. But can somebody, where did he come from? Where did Joe Henry come from? I still don't know. I think Julia dethrones. Julia could very well, that is who we could see in this women's match. Julia could cost Jordynne or try to cost Roxanne Perez. That's a very good call, Chris. Say his name and he appears, I believe. But where did that come from? But that's what I'm saying. Where did he come from? We ain't talking about Big E. Eric, I agree. Yeah, Julia could. I keep forgetting about Julia. Common man, his birthday was yesterday. He had a good day, and now his power is out. I hope his power comes back on soon. Which thumbnail, Jadis? We got a lot of thumbnails. Are you talking about this thumbnail? I tried. I've been trying to turn up my my thumbnail game. I'm trying. I have no clue who Joe Henry is, but I saw him trending. That's what I'm saying. That's all I saw too. He came from where? He came from He came from where? Chager? I don't know what that is. 2 days. 2 days. I appreciate that, Jays. I'm trying. I hope you guys are all enjoying all these things. So, we'll get back to the chat here in a second, but that is all the comments that we have for right now. So, if you have any more comments, please drop them in. Let's talk for a couple more minutes. And then, as I said, guys, we're going to say goodbye for the rest of the day. And then we'll be back here tomorrow for a Southside Boys episode. So, tomorrow, we got the Southside Boys, guys. I have not finished the thumbnail yet because I want to see if they win a game today. But, Southside Boys, the White Sox are cursed. They've lost 12 in a row. They've blown leads of 3-0, 5-0, 6-1, 5-1, 4-0, 3-0. They've blown every lead that they possibly can. They are sitting at MLB Wars 15-46. But that's okay because the Southside Boys will be back at you with another episode tomorrow to vent and talk about the shitty baseball team that we all root for. But then Friday, we'll be back here for some SmackDown at SmackDown Live, everybody. Come and hang out as we watch SmackDown. We got Lola Tonga Lola being officially cemented into the bloodline. We got Johnny Gargano and Grayson Waller. We got Indy Hartwell, Angel Garza, and so much more to go down on SmackDown tomorrow, or I should say in 2 days on SmackDown. Saturday, as I said, we got an Uncle Howdy TTW episode number 3. We're going to come here for about 15-30 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on how it goes. We're going to talk about Uncle Howdy, where and what he could show up, when he could show up, and everything else like that. I will be in the chat of that episode, so please come and watch it. Check out the videos. Give it a like. Let me know what your thoughts are on it, and then we can talk about it live Sunday when we come in here, back here, to watch this show. NXT BattleGround, everybody, come and hang out as we watch the show from the Apex Arena in Las Vegas, the UFC Apex Arena. It's NXT BattleGround this Sunday as we watch the 6 matches that we previewed go down. As I said earlier, we will have the simulation matches in WWE 2K24. We'll have 2 come out today, 2 tomorrow, and then 2 on Friday to get you ready for the show. So, get ready for that. And then we will be here, and as I said, we'll see what WWE 2K24 decides, and then we'll talk about it on Sunday. So, let's get back to the chat one more time, and then let's say goodbye. Joe had a match? What do you mean Joe had a match? Like, he's a wrestler. Okay. See, I didn't know that he was a wrestler. I thought he was just some, like, random dude. I don't know. TNA. What about TNA? Jadis Young. Listen here, Mr. Young. I don't appreciate that. I really don't. Why? I know you guys love my White Sox pain, but, like, it hurts my heart. Joe had a man with a Simon Miller and had a found with a... Okay, interesting. Angel Garza's contract expires in August. Brooks Jensen is apparently still employed by the WWE. Apparently he showed up during a commercial break yesterday. Did not know that. I am so confused. I didn't know he was a wrestler. We got Rocco in the house, guys. Speaking of the reason why we will not be live here on Saturday, we're going to go visit our guy Rocco. We're going to meet his new dog. We're going to go take Nala. And we're going to have a good time at Rocco's house. So maybe I'll go live with Rocco for a second and show you guys his dog. So I don't know. But not live yet on Saturday as of now. Maybe we will. I don't know. Rocco, he says we suck. We do suck, Rocco. Once in a lifetime, Jadis Young. Jadis Young. Do I have to block Jadis today, guys? What do you guys think? WWE 2K24. I'm actually going to go and do that right now. Go and check out WWE 2K24, guys. Go and update your game as we now have the WrestleMania 40 arena. Maybe I'll do a couple matches. Maybe I'll release a couple more 2K videos this week of using the 2K24 WrestleMania 40 arena. So go check that out. Ricochet's contract is also up. There are a lot of people's contracts that are up. I mean, listen, we can't do that. We can't do that. Maybe just time them out a little, but, you know. I can't block Jadis for making fun of my White Sox because they do suck. They're awful. So, you know, nothing I can do about that. But, guys, that's all we got here for you today. That is all the episode, and that is all of the episode that we have. I got nothing else to tell you. I got nothing else to talk about. So, we're going to say goodbye here, and we're going to give away today's MVP. And let's give it to Eric, Jadis, and Chris. It's a three-peat MVP today because you guys have all been here asking great questions throughout the whole episode, all 40 minutes. So I appreciate all three of you, and I appreciate everybody that stopped in here, asked a few questions, and everything else like that. Hoping the audio is better. It seems like we haven't had any issues the last few episodes, so knock on wood that we're all good right now. But, guys, thank you for coming and hanging out. Remember to go follow all the social medias, become a member, leave a super chat, go get yourself some merchandise, guys. Merchandise has been selling a little better lately. So go get yourself some Tino's Tom, bonfire.com. Go and get it. Go and hit it. Go and get it. It's in the link. It's in the description on the YouTube channel, on the homepage, on the community page. Go get yourself some merchandise and support your boy Tino from everywhere around the world. So go do all that good stuff. But lastly, guys, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe on the road to 3K. And lastly, guys, as Chris says, Bailey's contract expires in 5 years. That's good. Jadis, we won't block you, bro. We love you, Jadis. So, guys, go do all that good stuff. And lastly, turn that notification button on so you know we go live tomorrow at 5 o'clock for another Southside Boys episode as the White Sox are cursed, and we're going to find out in 5 hours if the White Sox win a game. So, guys, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Enjoy AEW Dynamite. And I'll see you guys next time here on Tino's Time tomorrow for another Southside Boys venting episode.